A very good afternoon to you all, my viewers. I hope you're doing well. I hope your afternoon is going well. Here we meet again. At this moment, I want us to go briefly through the introduction to search strategy. Yeah, how you can use search strategy to help you look for exactly, not look for, to help you find exactly what you are looking for. Yeah. That is a such strategy. I have prepared a presentation here. I want us to go over it and we see what I'm trying to mean with the introduction to the search strategy. So in our first video, if you can see, it is the introduction to search strategy. And then in the second video, what is a search strategy? Such strategies just a plan to find reliable information efficiently. Yeah. So what should you do here? One, if you plan to find a reliable information efficiently, don't forget to define your question. Identify keywords. The search strategy identifies keywords and choose the right source of the information. Yeah. So that is when you're using it. You have to define your question in a way that it can be interpreted well. You identify your keywords and you choose the right source. Now, how can you define your question? Good. You ask yourself this question: what is your goal? What do you really expect to find there? Now, you have to be specific. Yeah. Be specific in the question you're asking. Avoid asking multiple questions. First, focus on one. When you finish, and you go to the another one. Now, the last one is focus on the key aspects. Focus on the key aspects. Look for the one that is most important and you work on it. Yeah, that is about defining your question. Now, pick keywords and sources. Now, when you're using a search strategy, you have to use related terms. Huh? For example, I've cited here global warming and weather patterns. They are not so far. Yeah. So you can be like change in weather has led to global warming. So that one you'll be relating it, or you'll be like change in weather in terms of high temperature or increase in temperature has led to global warming. Yeah. And the other one, you have to pick sources like Google Scholars and academic journals. These are sources which you can actually trust. You can trust in the answers they are going to provide because it will be based on documents and it will be it will link you to published sources that you once did, that some people did and left it there. Yeah, that is it. Now we are going to another one. We are going to another one. Our number 5, search techniques. You see? So one of the techniques I cited for you here, you have to level up your search a bit by using operators like and or. So you can be like, what has led to increase in global warming or rise in temperature? You get it? Or increase in global warming and rise in temperature. Yeah. So by that way, you get good answers that will help you clarify faster on what you're looking for when you go to the trusted source. Now, my number 6 is refine and evaluate. Yeah, narrow down the results and check the credibility of the source. This is where the trust part comes. Do you really trust the source of the information you have gotten? Because nowadays anyone can upload anything on the internet and people be following. So do you trust the credibility of the source? That is why you have to check. Yeah. Now, finally, I've put here example search. Search for examples. Yeah. Putting it all together and connecting everything. For example, plastic pollutions and if and its effect on Lake Victoria. yeah, plastic pollution and its effect on Lake Victoria. So you have to look for examples. So when you now get that one, you'll get also answers that are linked from one to another. Yeah. So members, thank you so much. This is briefly what I can tell you on the introduction to such strategy. I believe we will interact more, we shall talk, and we will still continue it in the comment section. Thank you so much, guys. This is the little I've prepared for you this afternoon. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy your day.